Hello everyone, I'm HorseyEatYou. I am doing a tier list video. Done a couple others on my channel, both of which are like Fate related. This one is a more general visual novel tier list. This is almost every visual novel I've played. I know I've probably missed a few, because like this feels a little small, but this is close. There's also a few that I never finished that I didn't include on here. Now, I'll probably talk about this eventually, but anyways. Wow, look at what a coincidence. This is funny. The first two on this list are series I'm recording on YouTube right now. Oh, wow. You can go check those out and like watch me play them. Yeah, okay, that was stupid, I know. Anyways, yeah, these two I'm playing right now, so I can't give a definitive opinion on them, but I'm far enough in with them that I think I can place them about accurately. So, Great Ace Attorney, it is definitely so far better than the other Ace Attorney trilogies, which I grouped in trilogies even though I played them like by themselves before they were in a pack. But anyways, the first game, I feel like the pacing was too long. Like if it was like a third shorter, the game would have been like an A tier definitely, right? But as is, like B tier feels safe for it. Again, I have not finished the game, which with Ace Attorney, well, with the other Ace Attorneys, the final case is always the best, and the rest is just kind of filler. Although the Great Ace Attorney has fixed this because like the filler cases are just good, which is like surprising. It's never been done in the history before. They never thought about that when making the 6 main games. It also really helps that the characters are like actually characters, because especially in the first trilogy, I don't know where it is. It has a problem where most of the characters are just like one-off joke characters who don't really matter much, and then like Phoenix is a character who doesn't really have much of a personality. Same with Maya, they're just kind of there to be funny, really. Like Phoenix has a little bit of an arc, but like not really, come on. So yeah, I think be safe. Chaos Child, this one is really hard, especially because I feel like the true ending will make me put it up a tier. But there is just, okay, like let's compare it to Steins Gate, right? Steins Gate has a slow first half that builds up to the second half. Chaos Child is like a roller coaster. It starts going up, and it starts going up, yeah. And then no, I guess with the roller coaster going down is the fun part, right? It's like a roller coaster that only goes up, and then it has like a little dip where you have like a fun moment, then it goes up again, and it's like a little dip, and you just keep going up and up until you're at the top of Mount Everest, right? Like, there are moments of the game that are pure hype. It's amazing. That's like maybe 30% of the game. And the other 70% is just hanging out with these stupid orphans, waiting for murders to happen, doing nothing. And like, without the true ending, I can't not put it in B tier. Like, it's mostly good, but there are parts of it I just hate. In particular, since it's fresh on my mind, I would say between entering the place in chapter 5 and the reveal in chapter 8, I think near the end of it, just like nothing happens and it sucks, and that's like a large chunk of the game, right? Yeah. Anyway, also like it has the problem where like it's retreading a lot of stuff in Chaos Head, but it kind of acts like, oh, why Chaos Head? We don't have, this isn't a sequel, this is its own entry. Like if it played more off Chaos Head and like kind of played off your expectations of it, I think it would have been better. Anyway, True Remembrance. This is one I hardly remember. When I saw it on my VNDB list, I was like, oh yeah, True Remembrance. I love the atmosphere of it. I don't remember the plot at all. I remember thinking, I was like, oh yeah, that's okay. USC tier. It's free, or I got it for free. I hope it's free. I hope I didn't pirate it. I think it's free. It's short, like probably 4 or 5 hours. I'll go check it out. Like, I'd always check out a free short visual novel. Like, why not, right? Danganronpa. Oh wait, where is 2? Okay, we're starting with 2 because I did not play 1. I watched the anime and like watched bits and pieces of a let's play of 1, so that I don't feel that counts. Danganronpa, I'm just gonna put that here for now, has the problem where like, okay, it has 2 big problems, right? First off is the characters. Like usually 3 or 4 characters are actually like good characters, or like, you know, at least decent. Another 3 or 4 are like funny, likable characters, and then the other half of the cast is like they're just there to fill space. So like, that's always been my problem with the series. Like, it really just needs like better character development, which they have like a social link system. They could do that with it, but instead of that, they just don't. And most of the characters are just there. The other problem is the first 4 or 5 cases, it's, well, 5 cases in both the games I'm ranking. Let's show them both up here. Are like either filler mysteries or actually fun, engaging mysteries. It depends, really depends on what case it is, right? Like cases 4 and 5 are usually really good. And then it just throws all that away with some wacky out there. Oh, it was, am I allowed to spoil Danganronpa? It was that character again. You know who I'm talking about. And it's like, oh, hope and despair and all that. And I would love a Danganronpa game that just doesn't do that and instead just has like a grounded, like, answer to all the mysteries that were set up, right? Anyways, Danganronpa 2, I'd put B tier. Danganronpa V3, I dislike the ending more than 2's. Like, not really for the reason most people have with it. Like, I like the idea of the ending pretty much just as much as 2. It's just I feel like it's executed worse. But I felt like the characters were better in V3. So like, I can't put that above. Anyway, I'm just gonna put everything in B tier. Actually, just throw them all in. No, Little Busters. Little Busters definitely A tier. It is maybe. No, I think A tier is fine. It is the best key game, not including Rewrite, because Rewrite is different from all the other key games. It's essentially not a key game, but it's amazing. I went into it thinking, okay, it's gonna be like Clannad, which is somewhere on this list. Yeah, it's further down. It's gonna be like Clannad, where the character routes is just kind of there. They're fillers. Some of them suck. Some of them don't. The true ending is going to be awesome. No, actually, like almost all the character routes are good. Like I wanted to, what's her name right there on the cover? Komari? Something like that. Thinking, okay, it's going to be the generic, like derpy anime girl. But no, actually her route was good. Rilla's route was good. Koot's route was amazing. Koot's best girl. Every route except Haruka, who I hate. Haruka, worst girl, worst route, was amazing. And Refrain was even amazinger. And the bonus routes, well, Saya's was great. Sasagawa Sasasami was alright. And then we don't talk about Kanata's, which is even worse than Haruka's. It's Haruka's again. And definitely recommend Little Busters. Like, it's, I might even put it S tier. It's close. We'll see how it goes. This is the question arcs of Higurashi. Oh, they're both together. Perfect. It's definitely more amateurish, like compared to Yukishi's earlier writing. You could tell, like Onikakushi is the first thing he wrote. Watanagachi's not that good, but then come on, Tatari Goroshi comes in, and it's amazing. And like Arc 4 is there too. Well, we don't talk about Arc 4. You can't not put it B tier. And then the answer arcs come in, and Ryukishi learned how to write and hire a musician. And it's really, really good. Arc 5, it's not my personal favorite, but I respect it. Arc 6, honestly, this might shock you. I might say Arc 6 is the best thing Ryukishi's ever written. Arc 7, also amazing. Arc 8, it's interesting. I like it. It's definitely a way to end the series, I'll say that. It might be S tier. Let's see. Lucid 9. This is a OLELVN original English language visual novel, okay, that I played on my channel. Only it's not really a prologue. It's like the first half of it is out. The second half is like after a time skip. So like it's still been years that they're still working on it. I think part of it came out already, like a kind of prologue to the second half. Still waiting on it. It was fun. I definitely had pacing issues. There's like 2 moments in the story just like, let's have a fun slice of life scene, and well, it's like a murder mystery kind of thing, right? One of them is right after the murder mystery is revealed. It's like, oh hey, we just finished all that up, let's play D&D. I actually skipped that entirely because I just hated it. And then there's like a big reveal at the end, and it leaves you off on a cliffhanger, and it's been 7 years now, and I'm still waiting for that cliffhanger to be resolved because it sucks. And as is, like top of C tier. I liked it. I I'm hopeful that the second half will be great. Like you, or good even. Like if the second half pulls it off, it'd go up to B tier. Kanon? Okay, so I've only played Shiori's route. I watched the anime. The reason I included this was because it was one of the first anime I ever watched. I can't not pay respects to Kanon. Shiori's route is great. I've heard bad things about some of the other routes. Which ones are bad? I think it's Mai's and the one orange hair girl who, not Ayu, the other one that I always kind of hated. Let's just flop it there. Shiori's route is really good though. I recommend doing Shiori's route. All the other ones, maybe. Mihoyo? That's S tier. That is Nasu at his greatest, I think. The production value is great. The characters are great. I love all three of them. It's not too long. It is an overstayed welcome. The pacing is fantastic. Like, what else can you say about it? Oh yeah, it doesn't have a sequel yet. It's supposed to be a trilogy. They never made the other two. Except, well, they made Mihoyo 4 in Fate Grand Order. But that doesn't count. Kagetsu Toya? I need to think how I'm going to play Tsukihime. Because this is the sort of kind of sequel to Tsukihime. It's like a slice of life time loop kind of thing. B is packed. Maybe we throw this in at the top. Well, no. Because I like this more than Tsukihime is the thing. Well, like it's kind of weird. Yeah, okay, we'll put this above the Danganronpas. But you know what? Let's put this between the Danganronpas. Like we're gonna pretend like this is, I'm taking this seriously, okay? You double? Oh god, it's another B tier. No, okay. Route A is A tier. Everything else besides that is B tier. Because like the beginning when like you have all these mysteries and stuff is really cool, and I do think like the climax is pretty cool too. But like Route B, once you get to Route B, I was like, oh god, this is just a generic anime. But Route A was a lot of fun. So if you haven't played Route Double, do Route A before Route B. You can choose which one you do. If you do Route B first, the entire thing is ruined for you. I'm gonna space these out more. Okay, here, hold on. We're moving Danganronpa 2 to C tier. We're pretending this is serious. Valhalla? That's either top of A tier or S tier. It is. Like, I think a lot of people wouldn't like it for what it is, but for what it is, I love it for it. It's just serving drinks. There's not really an overarching plot. It's just characters talking and vibing, and I love that. Yeah, I've got to put it S tier. Like, it's short, it's good. If you don't like the dialogue, you'll hate it because that's what it's all built off of, right? But if you like the dialogue, you'll love it. Also, anyway, Symphonic Rain. This is basically a key visual novel, and it's amazing at it. Like, it's edgier than a key visual novel, especially with Fal's and Lisei's route. But also, like, I respect Fal's route. I've never seen another visual novel do that. Lisei's route is whatever. Torto's route is good. Is it Alfine? I don't know how to say it. It's great, and I love Forney's route. There's not a bad route in it. Like, Lisei's is the worst, and Lisei's is still, like, that's a good route. The music's good, like, and it's just really good. Like, it's canon but better. Like, that's literally it. It's canon but better. If you haven't played it, really go check it out. Like, it's on Steam, although, like, I'd kind of recommend the old version, although you can't get that legally in the US, but, like, you know, because I don't like the new art style. Anyway, Higanbana, this is by Yukishi. It's back and forth. I think of what I played, I never finished the second half, which is why I only have the first one on here. But I'm just gonna rank them all together, right? Of the like 10 short stories I did of it, because each game has 7 chapters. I'd say like 3 of them were good. The rest went between like all right to like mediocre. That's why like that's C tier. Like, though I'm trying to think which ones are good. I know I love the one where like she has to run from like the demon like for like an hour a day or something. That one was great. That's the last one I played. Was the one with the camera? I remember a guy with a camera. Did I like that one? That's the second one. Maybe? This is the edgy guy who looked like Ishigami from Kaguya. I can't remember it too well. Anyway, like, if you read it, maybe just read the good ones. Yeah, just read the good ones. did I not get the first trilogy of Ace Attorney on here? There was one image that I downloaded that failed to load. Because I just downloaded most of these from VNDB. But yeah, I had to get the trilogies off Google. So maybe that's the one that didn't go in? Did I just rank all of Ace Attorney together? Like, okay, okay, let's pretend I put the Ace Attorney trilogy like right here in B tier, okay? Because like, for the first trilogy, case 1, 4, and 3, 5 kind of define the series, right? The rest of it is kind of mediocre, but those cases are amazing and you can't talk bad about them, okay? That's not allowed. Apollo Justice trilogy, a lot less consistent. Apollo Justice game 4, it's all right. Dual Destinies, it's also all right. I do like the plot twist at the end though. Spirit of Justice, despite being the most recent one I played, I don't remember Spirit of Justice at all. This is like even below Danganronpa 2 even. Clannad. This one's hard. I never actually finished Clannad. Like, I've seen the anime, so I knew the plot, right? I did all the characters routes, and I got about halfway through After Story, after the big plot event. I probably got an hour or two past that, and I stopped. I never went back to it. I don't know why. It's hard to rank because, like, I read it a decade ago and I watched the anime even longer ago. Like, I think I watched the anime in 2012, right? So my memory of it isn't as perfect. Definitely below Little Busters because, like, I would put After Story at the same level as Refrain, right? But the characters routes in Clannad are a lot more varied. Like, some of them are good, like Kotomi Best Girl, obviously. And then it's just got some bad ones, like, obviously nobody in the world likes Kyo. I know that's not true. A lot of people like Kyo. I never liked her. I don't like Tomoyo much either. Which again, that's also controversial because everyone loves Tomoyo. Who else? Like some of the I do like that it had non-romance arcs. That's actually something really big about it that I like. Like the one teacher or like the Sunahara route. No, was the Sunahara route good? I don't remember. But I just like the fact that those existed. Everlasting Summer was one of the first visual novels I did on my YouTube channel. Have I taken it down now? I hope I did because I was like 14 at the time. But you don't need to hear 14-year-old me. It's in retrospective. Looking back at it, it's not that good. I liked it at the time. I still kind of like Lena and Miku's routes, my memories, but the rest of it just kind of sucked. That's maybe even D tier, honestly. Like, if I was just ranking Lena and Miku's routes, it would be up here. But because the rest of the game is the rest of the game. Okay, this one is really hard. Okay, hey, let's plot a little. I did Doki Doki Literature Club on my channel like before it popped off, like before it was even on Steam. According to a commenter, I was the first YouTuber to play the game. I don't know if that's true, but someone said that. So I've got that going for me. When I played it, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. Then I started getting like a bunch of recourse about it. Like everyone started like because it got popular, everyone hated it. But like I still think it's pretty good at what it does. Like, the character writing in the first half is actually pretty decent, and then you know the second half, it's kind of sort of a ripoff of Toteno, but like it does a good, which I haven't played, so I'm just saying that off of the 10-minute YouTube video that was translated before Toteno was translated that everyone's seen. Like, C tier above Lucid 9. I think that's fair for it. Like, it's not trying to say anything. It's a meta game. It's an experience rather than a story, right? Is how I'd put it. But as an experience, I had a good time with it. DC Ray? I've got no clue. I have zero idea. We're 20 minutes in. Jeez. We're only like halfway through. Okay, but let's talk about it route by route. The first route is it's fine, it's whatever. Second route is maybe my favorite, even though what's her name, like Sakurai, K or something, one of my least favorite characters in it, like my least favorite heroine definitely, but like still a better route. Marie's route was good, and then the final route, despite liking it, like I dropped this series for like 3 years before finally going back and finishing it, and I never even played the epilogue for it actually, so I never 100% of it percented it. Still got the epilogue to do, which I'm never going back for that. It's chuny as heck, pardon my French. Like, I've heard people complain about the translation. Who cares? It's like, it read fine. Okay, honestly, I do care about translation quality. Actually, that was me being facetious, but like, it had so many great fight scenes in it. Just, there weren't really too many characters I actually cared too much about. Like, I don't know, like above V3. No, it had great music above Root Double. I still listen to is it Beatrice's theme? The lightning girl with the sword. I love that song. I forget what it's called. Detective Butler. This is a little mystery OELVN. It didn't really stick an impression on me besides the Umineko references. The mystery was fun, but it's not really something I'd be like, oh yeah, you should definitely go check this out. Everlasting Summer had Miku and Lenna's route. Let's put it below that. Like, I still like it. Like, don't get me wrong. I would, like, some of these up here have things I really dislike about them. Detective Butler? Not really. It just didn't have a lot of things I liked about it. We're saving that for the end. Oh, this is Zero Escape. What's the second one called? Virtue's Last Reward. It's been a while since I played it. It's 999, but I like it a little more. Although I did play it. I did play 99. Where's 999? Let's do that first. Where is 999? Right here. Yeah, I played it on an emulator way back in the day. So like, if I had played the Nonary games, I've heard a lot of people like nowadays say that, oh yeah, 999 is better. I definitely agree it had better atmosphere, but I like having to replay the routes from the beginning every time. That's ludicrous. Do they let you skip that now in the new version? They better, because I hated that. Like, this is going. Okay, I remember it more than True Remembrance, so it can go above that. Virtue's Last Reward, it's 999, but better characters, worse setting. How I'd put it. There's a lot of cool things with the plot, some of which make sense, or some of which don't make sense but are fun. It's just a wacky time. Lots of plot twists that happen. It's got to go above Danganronpa 2. I didn't put the third game on here, by the way, because that's not really a visual novel, but like, third game's definitely the worst in the series. I'd go like D tier, below Detective Butler. White Album 2, I have not finished White Album 2. I played the introductory chapter, which I'm counting as its own thing. I have not played the college arc or whatever, or what's the third part of it, whatever it's called. I did not really care for it. Like, I still mean to go back and finish it, right? Just, I think a big thing was just, I think this was intentional, by the way. I did not like the main character. It felt like the story was intentionally hiding his thoughts a lot of the time. So I feel like he'll probably be a more developed character in, is it Closing Chapter? And whatever the third part's called. And, I mean, the two heroines, they were fun or whatever. It was a good time. But it did not leave a big impression on me. Let's top a C tier. Remember, that's not counting Closing Chapter, everyone. Don't hate me, okay? If I played that, I'd be like, oh yeah, I love it. S tier, okay? Maybe, I don't know. Tsukihime? I'm not really a big Tsukihime fan. Hisui's route is great. Akiha and Seals, who? Arcuids is, or however you say her name, is whatever, and Kohaku's is good. Top of C tier? Yeah. Okay. Like, definitely the entire game for me was carried by Hisui's route. Now, Kisu, this is one I played a long time ago. I don't remember it much. I do know I played Kisu second, I think. I didn't like the second route. I never finished it. I just liked the first story. It was atmospheric. Yeah, that's how you say it. Not very long. The production value was definitely low. I could put it above True Remembrance. If I replayed it, because I played it back in like 2013 or something, I don't know. I probably have different thoughts about it, but that's all I can really say about it. Chaos Head, oh boy, how do you rank Chaos Head? It is, in most regards, worse than Chaos Child, but it still has like Chaos Child follows its plot one for one for like a lot of its story. So Chaos Head in that regard is better because like it's doing its own wacky thing that like I have no idea how to describe. Like, what do you call Chaos Head? It has the worst main character ever written in any story ever, which is why we love him. Takumi is like when people talk about Chaos Head, they talk about Takumi because he is he does what he does too well. He is too well written as this absolute degenerate scumbag protagonist, and I love him for it. I have not played, well, I've played one route of Noah. I've not played the others. I played Senna's route. I'm not really planning to play the others. I don't think Chaos Head needed character routes. I think just being one linear route was good for it. Yeah, okay, I can't place this above Tsukihime. That's ridiculous. We'll put it there. Himawari? This game is like a haze for me. Like, I played it back in what, like 2016, 2017? I'd say a month after I played it, I forgot all about it. I remember, what's the, is her name Aqua? She was by far the best character of the game. The first route was like, it was fine, it was whatever. This Aqua's stuff for both routes was good. And then the third route was like, oh yeah, that's whatever. I never did all like the side story stuff or like about like aliens or whatever. I don't know. Like, I do remember enjoying it though when I played it. It's like, there. Okay, Long Live the Queen. I included this at a protest. I saw that VNDB removed it as a visual novel, which like kind of makes sense, but also they have stuff like Fate Extra on there. So like, this is protest, okay? The new one's coming out in this year, which I'm really looking forward to because I do actually really love Long Live the Queen. Like as a story, it's like, yeah, it's like here. But like as like just a gameplay experience, just like a fun way to kill 30 minutes trying to figure out how to not die. I actually really liked it. I 100%ed it. Like I think last year, because I was just bored and needed something to do. So I just booted up the game, did a playthrough. Like, oh yeah, that's fun. Steins Gate Zero. Well, hold on, let's do Steins Gate first. It's a really good sci-fi thriller. Yeah, what else can you say about it? It's good. The ending system absolutely sucks. What else? I guess the first half does go on longer than it needs to. But if I played it now, I'd probably hate the pacing of it. But like, thinking back on it because I played it like 10 years ago, I'm like, oh yeah, the pacing's fine. I don't know though. All the cast is great. Like Okabe, Kurisu, Mayori, who cares about Mayori? But Luke, well, Luke is whatever. Ferris, yeah, Ferris is the best girl. No, Steins Gate Zero was hyped up to heck and back before it was translated by what's his name? Steiner, the famous translator who does a lot of the stuff. He's named after Steins Gate. I know that. And it's like, oh, it's even better than Steins Gate. So I bought it on my PS Vita. I was so excited. I had a physical copy even. It was gonna be great, and like it was kind of whatever. Maho, though, she definitely carried the visual novel for me. Maho was a great addition to the cast. So like, just because of Maho, I can't rate it. I can't put it below DC Ray. That's ridiculous. I'll put it right there. Like Kaguri and all the stuff about Kaguri, that just sucked though. Kikonia. Hold on. Kikonia goes in Kikonia tier. When phase 2 comes out, I will be allowed to rank this properly. But until phase 2 comes out, I have no idea how to rank this. So that goes in Kikonia tier. Hold on, can we? Yeah, that's Kikonia. Like, I liked it, but I don't know how to feel about phase 1. And that was that 7 years ago now? Wait, no. It came out at the end of 2019. Oh, okay. It's only been, it hasn't even been 6 years yet. Okay. Phase 2 will come out right after Silent Hill F, right guys? Don't worry, we're gonna get phase 2 and it's gonna be great, and all the stuff in the ending will be explained and we'll understand, and it's gonna be great. Oh, Detective Butler, you're saved. This is, I don't know why I decided to do this one on my channel, but I did. I would say about 20% of it is actually like fun, like a good, decent romance. I do like the 2 main characters, but like the plot just sucks. And by the end of it, I just hated it. I was like, please get this over with. I know they made a DLC for it, and I think, did the whole game have voice acting when I played it? I don't even remember. But I think there's a voice acting patch now if there wasn't. I have no plans to play the DLC because I didn't enjoy my time with this one, but 20% of it was good. Oh, Fata got S tier. Easiest S tier of my life. That was probably probably the favorite YouTube series I've ever done on this channel. I had a great time with it. It is peak, as the kids say. I'll defend this game until the end of my days. Well, except like I won't defend like Door 3. Door 3 is kind of whatever. And like Door 6 kind of has its problems. But the rest of it is amazing. And Door 8 kind of like over explains too many things and is a little bit, but the rest of it is amazing. And I love the characters. I love most of the plot, like 85% of the plot. I can't talk too much about the main characters without spoiling it, but you know who I love them. Oh, 7th Layer's next. This is like the April Fool's Day Fata Morgana project that was actually like pretty well written. It's like the big thing it has going for it is that it's short, and like it just tells a decent story that like kind of relies on Fata Morgana but doesn't. It's weird. Got good music, but it's otherwise not too noteworthy. I'd still check it out though. Let's put it like above Danganronpa 2. Like, if you like Fata Morgana, go check this one out. It's a good, like, 2 to 3 hour read. The Letter. This one's tough. So, The Letter's a YouTube series I did way back when. As a horror game, it sucks. But the character writing is actually pretty good. Like, nobody would have thought from, you know, an OLV... or an English visual novel. Who cares what the acronym is? That is about like a ghost haunting people, that the character writing would actually be good. Like, nobody would have thought, except chapters 4 and 5 are absolutely god awful. Like, if I were to rank 4 and 5, they would need their own tier just to describe how much I hate them. But the rest of the game, like, it's a good time. We'll put it above Narkisu, okay? Oh, you know what? Above Doki Doki, okay? We're not putting it above the Apollo Justice trilogy, okay? That's the best you can get, The Letter. Because I hate Marianne's route. Like, I hate Marianne in general. And Rebecca's route just kind of, or chapter, I guess I should say, just kind of sucks and goes on too long. Because it has this problem where each chapter is told from the perspective of a different character, right? But they didn't, and like there's so many choices, they couldn't realistically do that. So what they did is chapter 1 happens, chapter 2 happens, and then chapter 3, 4, and 5 all happen in the same time frame, right? So the events of chapter 3 are happening when you do chapter 5, and like it's retreading all the same territory that's already happened, and then like you're dealing with your back and being like, oh, this love triangle that's probably the worst part of the game's relationships is happening, and yeah, it comes back around by like a third of the way through Ashton's route, and I think it ends fairly well with Luke's chapter. And you do have to pay it respect for having so many different choices. Like, the ending system isn't great, but it does its job. Summer Pockets. This is, I think, the one I finished most recently. I finished it just like a month or two ago. Okay. Unlike Little Busters, I'm just gonna put it here for right now. Like, I'd say 3 of the routes are really good. I really enjoyed Kamome's route. I really enjoyed Umi's route. I love whenever a visual novel has a non-romantic route. So Umi's route was great. Shiki's route was good, although I would have actually preferred that one be non-romantic. Like, it gives you a choice halfway through, like, to say, like, I like you, or to not say I like you. I was like, yes, a non-romance option. I love it. Like, the visual novel does call out a couple times, like, the age difference between the two characters, which, like, isn't so big that it's creepy, but, like, it's a little uncomfortable. Like, I think she's 14 and he's 17. So a little weird, but not like, oh, okay, this is like, I'm not reading this weird, right? It's just, it's just there. And I was like, they would have been better. It's just like, you know, platonically, but didn't give you that option, so a little disappointing. Shiki's still a great character, though. I love every time she goes like, wah! Tsumugi's route, 50-50 on it. Ao's route, that's Haruka's route. We hate Ao. Even worse than Ao is the route I actually skimmed through. Like, I read probably the first 1/4 of it, and the last, like, 1/8 of it. What do you call the boobs character? Her. Shiryoha's route is good. I really like Shiryoha as a character. Her route was just okay. What's your name? Miki? I liked Miki as a character. Her route was just okay. It did a couple things I didn't actually like in it, too. Like, I feel like Miki's route would have been better off if, like, well, no, I don't want to go into that. It's spoiler territory. The true ending, I really liked sorry, it splits them up into 2. Which one is the first one? Like, there's 2 true endings. I think it's Alka, or is it Pockets? I really, really love the first one. Not quite as much as Refrain or After Story, but I still really liked it. And then the finishing part of it is like, it's whatever. Like the second half. I think this goes top of B tier. It has its faults that are more obvious than Clannad and Little Busters and Symphonic Rain, but which is basically a key game. It's still really good though, and I'd recommend playing it. It's I should mention it's definitely derivative of other key titles, right? Like the true ending. I was like, oh, this is just like that one key title, or the routes like Kamome. Well, oh, okay, I can't not say it now. Kamome's fakes out a certain trope that's popular in key games, which I really loved. And yeah, don't read it as your first key game, because then when you see the tropes and stuff other key games do, you'll be like, oh, I've seen this before. Just do it afterwards and you'll have a good time with it. Koi Choco. Okay. How do you talk about this without mentioning Chisato? Dang it! I mentioned Chisato. Yeah, so this game forces you to do Chisato's route first, which is the worst route in the game. And then in every other route, it has this forced scene where you can't even like skip through it. It does like a forced text crawl, so you have to spend 10 minutes on this scene while the characters talk about it, and it's about Chisato and her like crying about you going out with a different girl, and she's the worst character. We all hate Chisato. But then you have the best friend character. I'm putting my mouse on her, like the childhood friend. Her route sucks. The middle route girl is the bullied girl whose route is weird. I'd say like we're gonna use the word problematic with not about her, but about how the other characters treat it. And then the other 2 characters actually have good routes. These 2. Where do I put this? Can we have Schrodinger's Koi Choco? It goes in B tier and the bottom of D tier at the same time. We can't do that. That's where it belongs in both. So we're just gonna put it right back in the middle. If you took Chisato out, it would maybe even be A tier, because I love the general plot of like the student council election stuff. Yeah, Katawa Shoujo. I have replayed it like 4 or 5 times. It is And I will not take slander for it. It is amazing. And I will even say Hanako and Rin's route are probably the best character routes, or like I said, I should say heroine routes I've played in any visual novel. And I will put a buffs in Ponic Grain, but Refrain makes Little Busters better. Plus, like, Shizune's route isn't very good. Emi's route is good. Lily's route is good. Then Hanako's is amazing. And like Rin is like weird, where it's like really, really well written, but I don't like it that much actually. Even though I just said, you know, it's one of the best character routes ever. Don't let anyone talk you out of playing it. It's on Steam now. It's free. Go play it right now. You have no excuse not to. Fate Stay Night? Yeah, that's A tier. Above Katawa Shoten? That's hard. That even though, yeah, okay, we'll put it there. It's Nasu's second best visual novel. The Fate route is good, even though, you know, it's kind of slow, and in retrospect, it's less hype than the other routes. Have Unlimited Blade Works, I have conflicted feelings on. I did a tier list video about this, you can hear it. And Heaven's Feel is absolute peak. It's amazing. It's great. It's, did I say amazing yet? It's amazing. Like, really, like, if you haven't played Fate and like you read visual novels, why haven't you? It's core Chunige. And also, like, Shiro and Ilya are some of my favorite characters in any visual novel. Shiro in particular, I just love him. He's one of my favorite protagonists. Slay the Princess? It was fun. It's like Doki Doki Literature Club. It's not really trying to say much. Oh, well, no, I guess it is trying to talk about, like... I feel like it's trying to talk about like nihilism and death and stuff. So it's more than just an experience, although I'd say it's largely an experience. And I hear that you actually rewrote the ending, which I haven't gone back and played. I know they added a bunch of new routes and stuff, which is really cool. It's fun. We'll put it above the letter. You know what? It's fun. It's short. I'll put it above Danganronpa 2 even. I'd recommend go checking it out. Rewrite, this is S tier. I've not played it in a decade. I feel like if I rewrite it, some of my opinions would change. But my history with Rewrite is, I played the common route, got like a bad ending because I tried to get Shizuru's route, because Shizuru best girl, obviously, but you can't do her route first. I wasn't playing with a guide. So I stopped playing for a couple months. I came back to it. I got addicted to it. I did Kotori's route in a day. I did, I'm trying to think of the order I did it in. Shizuru's route in a day. I did Lucia's route in a day. Chihaya's route in a day. Akane's route in a day. The Moon route in a day. Terra route in 2 days. So I played all the routes in 8 days. I loved it. It was amazing. And like, it is about Valhalla. We're dragging like this. But like with an asterisk, like if I replayed it, I might not love it as much. I'm kind of scared to reread it. I'm waiting for Harvest Festa to come out. Like any day now. Any day now it'll come out. Any day. Okay, look, it does deserve a little credit. Like I think the main translator for it actually passed away, right? So like, the delays make sense. But that was like multiple years ago, but any day now. Alcana. A really good visual novel with 3 amazing character routes. Like all 3 routes are really good. Asuka's route, I didn't expect it to be so good. I actually loved her as a character, despite like her coming off as like, you know, the classic ditzy girl. Mashiyo, is that her name? She had a good route. Like it wasn't as hype as the other 2, but it was good. The Misaki's route was an amazing way to finish off the visual novel. I loved all 3 routes. All 3 of them were so good. If you can't tell, Rika's route sucked. But Asuka and Misaki's route more than make up for it. And Mashiyo is probably my favorite of the characters of the bunch. I've played half of Mashiyo After Story. I was not into it at all, which is why I stopped reading it. I keep meaning to get around to Misaki's After Story, which I hear is amazing. Like Mashiyo's was character focused, right? It was basically just them going out. Misaki's is like I think it's a tournament arc, which that's got to be great because the like the fight scenes or whatever you want to call them in Alcana are amazing and I love them. And so yeah, at bottom of A tier makes sense for me. Well, you know what? Let's put it above Steins Gate. Goes there. You know what? Above Clannad. Not Symphonic Rain though. That's not quite. Hollow Ataraxia? That's just above Fate Stay Night for me. Like they're close, but I like Hollow Ataraxia a little bit more. It's the Kigetsu Toya that the Fate series, right? It's like a slice of life time loop with a plot going on. Was that an Angra and Car? We have to say Karen. You're not allowed to say Karen. This is coming back for us later. Are all cool. Something like the extra like character building is cool. It's just a really good time. I need to go back and play it because I played it before the voice patch. I played a little bit of it with the voice patch, but I didn't finish it. I just did a little bit of it. Okay, Grisaia. This is the first Grisaia. Wait, we'll move the second one. The first Grisaia is an amazing game. I think I liked all 5 routes. Well, Machina's is whatever. Like, Machina's is like a C tier route. Mane's route, I loved Angelical. So, like, if you disliked Angelical, obviously you're gonna hate her route because then like, her route is like 2 hours long besides that. But I was really into Angelical. Michiru's route is Michiru Best Girl, obviously. Sachi's route was really good. Yukino's route was good. Wait, Yukino? Yumiko? She has a name. She's the first route I did. I should remember it. But it's a really good it's kind of a shoujo, but instead of having like physical disabilities, they have mental ones. Is how I see people describe it. It's psychological or whatever. Yuji's a fun protagonist. Guess you could argue the comment route goes on a little too long, but I love the humor in it. It's really good. Labyrinth of Grisaia, D tier. if Eden was on here, I did not finish Eden. That would be the bottom of the list, no matter what. Like I would have to make a new tier below Kikonia tier just to put Eden of Grisaia because Eden sucked. But Labyrinth, all 5 of the heroine epilogues were just whatever. I didn't really care for them. They weren't bad. They just weren't good. The main story was like, whatever. Like, okay, look, credit due where credit's due. It can be above Highway Blossoms, okay? Well, but Highway Blossoms had 20% of it be good. Ooh, that's tough. It's a contest. No, let's put it at the bottom just to make a statement about Eden of Grisaia. Making Lovers. I did not finish this one. I did 1 route in full, did half of a route, and like just the beginning of another route, and I dropped it. I actually. Putting this on the list made me want to go back and give it another shot. Because I did... Okay, my goal going into it was to end up on Karen's route, which everyone talked about. Everyone was like, oh, Karen, she's the best visual novel character ever. I love her. She's amazing. I did half of her route second. And like all personality she has just kind of disappears. And she just becomes a kind of like a... I don't want to say moe blob. That's not the right term, but... She becomes like, she's a tsundere that becomes too dere, right? Like, that's why I didn't like her route at all. The first route I didn't even mean to end up on it, was, I don't remember her name, like the high schooler, which I felt slightly uncomfortable with. Because I don't know how old the protagonist is. So it's like, is he like 25? Because that'd be weird. Is he like 20? That's a little, slightly not that weird. I can accept that, right? But that's what I was thinking about the whole time. But the romance isn't what matters in that route. That route's hilarious. I love that route just for the comedy. I think I read it all in like 2 days. And yeah, I did a little bit of a top left girls route, just the very beginning. But that didn't sell me on continuing it, so I never played more. Or maybe I'll go back and do like, I don't know. What's the sisters route has to be the funniest, right? Maybe I'll do that. Like, just for being funny. We can put it above Koi Choco. Fata Morgana, another episode. It is in some ways better than Fata Morgana, but in some ways worse than it. Like, it's hard to put. Let's put it like there, right? It's really good. It's really short. Yeah. Don't. Okay, yeah. I'll just edit all that out. Okay. The romance, as I was saying, between the, I want to say he's definitely an adult and a 13-year-old girl, or like it's implied to be the start of her romance is weird. Like they could have just aged her up a little bit or aged him down a little bit, and it would have like even just like a year or two, and it would have been like, okay, that's creepy, but not like super creepy, just a little creepy. And but no, that's like the I'm still thinking about that to this day. I'm like, they didn't have to do that. Although like I think you could read the romance in like a non-sexual way, but it doesn't focus on that like Fata Morgana did with two characters, where the romance is specifically not meant to be like sexual or like a typical romance. You know the character I'm talking about. He calls her his anchor. Like it could be that way, the romance, but that's not the point of the romance. Anyways, the list is almost done. 9-9. I played this last year. It's really good. I liked it. I especially liked how it's split up into 4 like shorter chapters that all kind of work as a standalone story. Like it's episodic. I like it when a visual novel paces itself like that. Like instead of being one big 50-hour blob, it's 4 small like 6 to 7 hour blobs, or like 4 to 7 hour blobs. Chapter 1, I liked it. Chapter 2, I liked it a little more. I forget if I liked it a little more or less than chapter 1. Chapter 3, I really liked a lot of it, but I didn't like some parts. Oh, okay, you know what? This is how we can say it. The plot gets better each episode for the first 3, but the romance gets a little worse. Like, of all the heroines, I thought I would like, I don't remember their names. Is it, I think in 3 it's Yui? The white-haired girl. Not Sora. I remember Sora's name, because Sora is Sora. But, I thought my favorite character would be her, but no, she, when she was in a romance with the main character, it's like Karen. She became too dare, and I stopped liking her. Same with the Chuni girl. I didn't like them in a romance with the main character. But yeah, episode 2 is weird because it's literally his sister, but like, at least they're funny together. And so I guess that means best girl is episode 1's heroine, I guess. But the plot, 1's is okay. 2 is probably a little better. 3 is the best, and I think 4, maybe not the worst, but 3 did everything I needed out of the series for me. Like after 3, I was like, okay, you know what, I'm content with that. And the 4, it escalated things a lot. It had some hype moments, don't get me wrong, but like I didn't care for it as much. This is like, it's good. Like it's here. Like I really like 9-9. Despite what I just said about it, like it made it sound like I kind of hated it, but and then anyway, Umineko is Umineko tier. Like this is my favorite visual novel, bar none. I could not fit all what I could say about it in this. Oh god, it's 53 minutes. Oh god. Let's try to wrap this up soon. Episode 1 is like a pretty standard mystery. When I first read it, I did not like episode 1, but in retrospect, I really liked it because I didn't go into it expecting it to be a mystery game like this. I thought it was more of like a battle royale type of thing. So I was like, why isn't everyone killing each other? What's going on? Episode 2, the first half is really, really slow. The pacing sucks. Makes up for it in the second half, where like it introduces all these concepts that are really important for the rest of Umineko, like the red truth and Schrodinger's cat. We all love Schrodinger's cat, right, guys? Episode 3, I have not reread episode 3 in full, but I think it's probably the most consistent episode. I'm probably saying that because I haven't reread it yet. But the red web at the end is just cruel, which is what Umineko is all about. Episode 4 goes back and forth. Like it is too long. It needs to be shorter. Besides that, it's really good though once it gets going. Just like it's all the stuff with Angie is just too long. Anyway, episode 5 is if episode 6 of Higurashi is the best thing Yukishi's ever written, episode 5 of Umineko is the second best. It's just amazing all the way through. Episode 6, which I have also not reread. I've reread most of episode 5 and 7. So I haven't reread 3, 4, 6, or 8, which is weird. Episode 6, I remember as being the worst episode. It obviously has a hype as heck finale, like climax. But I feel like the first like 2/3 of it aren't really worth mentioning at all. I don't know, maybe I need to reread it. Episode 7 I really like. I can see why you wouldn't like it. When I was reading it, I remembered thinking like the last third of it was too slow, like where it's going through a character's life, that segment. I feel like that needed, like, to me, that could have been sped up a little bit. The episode 8 is like maybe actually the weakest, but like episode 8's not a real episode anyway. It's just there to like kind of finish things off, you know, make a couple points, like be the thematic finale. But in a lot of regards, episode 7 ends the mystery, episode 8 ends the fantasy, right? So it's like half of the finale. Ooh, okay. That's the tier list. Is there anything I disagree with? S tier looks good to me. Like, yeah, okay, Valhalla being at the end of it makes sense. Even though, like, I really love Valhalla, like, you can't really say it's better than, like, Higurashi or Mihoyo just because, like, it has vibes, right, and dialogue. Yeah, this looks about good. This checks out. Okay, I'm down a tier list. This is like, I can't make another tier list now. Like, what else is there to do? Like, ranking every visual novel heroine ever? Oh god, why did I say that? Why did I say that? I have to I have to do it now. No, there's no way I can do that, right? Like rank every individual route? That would be hell. Although, like, a lot of these don't really have heroine routes like that, so it would be no, don't say that, don't say that. You're gonna doom it. Yeah. Thanks for watching if you watched all the way through. If you disagree with something, let me know. Unless it's putting Grisaia, Labyrinth and Grisaia at the bottom, in which I disagree, and you don't need to let me know. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time for... I'll probably come up with another stupid idea for a tier list. You'll see it again in the future. I like doing like one-off content like this every now and again. So I will see you guys next time. Bye!